Good morning, crafters, and welcome to our Thank Craft It's Friday show, the best show of the week, because I'm on it. No, of course, it's not because I'm on it, it's because Jess is producing it, good morning. And because at the demonstration station, we have Natalie von Craft Along.
Hello.
And it is Craft Along at the minute, isn't it?
You have some fantastic launches.
Hasn't it? You have been a busy bee though, haven't you? Yesterday, you've been at Hobby Maker.
I was at Hobby Maker all day yesterday. It was a busy day at Hobby Maker.
Always
our favourite thing.
Pre-launching the box magazine.
It's very busy.
Mega popular.
Very busy.
I think they sold most of their stock, if not all of their stock. So I think all of their stock will have gone by today, I would have thought.
I think they've still got a little bit.
A little bit left.
A little bit. I think they were about 60%.
It's been so popular here, our box mag. Are you okay, Liz?
No, she's come to shout at me.
She's come. Is your microphone not on?
No.
Oh. I hope you heard or managed to hear what Natalie was saying. She's been a busy bee down at Hobby Maker. Are you back on? Nearly back on. You're on. Yay, good morning, Natalie. How are you?
Hello, I'm good, thank you.
Excellent. Okay, Natalie's going to be doing some fantastic demonstrations for us today. What are we doing today? We are showing you brand new Hunky Dory goodies because we have a brand spanking new launch today. Of course, there'll be fantastic demonstrations from the lovely Natalie, who has now deigned to join us. We'll be spinning the wheel later in the show, and of course, we will be choosing the winners for our Win It Weekly competition. Would you like to take a look at that? Let's do that now. It's the first time we've ever had quiet out of Natalie in this room, I think. Okay, guys, would you like to be in with a chance of winning? That's Cheers to You. I love Cheers to You.
I love that.
Oh, it's good, isn't it?
This is a good select. You know,
That's
I want to say.
I can't remember what it's called.
I don't know whether I want to say it, but I definitely want to say it. I think this is my favourite, top of favourites.
Of the top of favourites. So
Yeah.
this is collection 5. So this is obviously the 5th collection. There's been
a good mix.
a couple of
in
Christmas
here, though.
ones and I think 3 everyday ones.
Yeah.
There's 32 toppers in here, sheets of toppers, and each sheet of toppers obviously has numerous designs on it and sentiments and borders and so on and so forth. I mean, if you think if on average there's 3 on each, there's over 100, I should imagine.
I reckon
individual
minimum.
toppers.
Let's say
Easy.
there's 3 on each.
Easy.
Some of them you'll have more than that though.
Yeah. Usually there's about 10 elements, so you're probably talking about 300 or so elements in this.
Yeah.
And we're giving this away free to 5 lucky winners. When, Natalie?
Today.
Today, later on in the show, we will be giving this away. But if you want to be able a chance of winning, we need the answer to this question. It's already on the screen. What country holds the largest tent in the world? Is it A, Kazakhstan? Is it B, Canada? Or is it C, Japan? Now, it doesn't have to be a large country to have a large tent, I guess, because Canada's massive, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's
true.
a big country. Japan's not that big. Tokyo's big. It's the biggest city in the world, Tokyo, isn't it? So, am I just going off on my geographical random things now?
But how would it be the biggest city in the world if it's the smallest country?
It's not the smallest country, but Tokyo it's not a big country, but Tokyo is the biggest city in the world. I think it's 80 million people live in Tokyo,
Wow.
and there's
high-rises
less
though,
people
isn't there?
less people live in the UK, I think, than live in Tokyo. It's amazing. Kazakhstan. I know it for its uranium, but that's about it. That's a bit of a random
That's the
conversation,
weirdest
isn't it?
thing.
Sorry about that. Okay, guys, what's your answer? What country holds the largest tent in the world? It must be like a what's it called? Massive
Like
marquee
a dome
or dome
type thing.
perhaps,
Yeah, I
perhaps?
think so. I'm not
Anyway,
sure, though.
sorry. Answer on Facebook, answer on YouTube. You can pop your answer in at the Hunky Dory Hub. We will be taking answers up to about 45 minutes from now, and then we're going to say no more answers. And as soon as we do that, we will choose the winners. There will be 5 winners. And at the end of the show, in about an hour's time, we're going to say who that is. And we also, our aim is to send them out today. So you could be crafting with that at the weekend for free, for nothing, but you've got to be in it to win it. So make sure that you put your comments down. Okay. What a start to the year, Natalie, it's been. It is only the 12th of January. So far, our moments have been treasured.
They have.
With our Treasure Moments collection, they have. It's ideal for a whole year's worth of celebrations and card making. Our die cut pads have been delightful.
They have.
They have. Our card blanks have been folded into tents.
Of course.
They have.
Finally.
Our moonstone has become delightfully dotty. Our shop has been pounded. Oh my word, and it was pounded yesterday. For anyone who struggled getting on the website, we massively apologise for people who struggled checking out. It was so busy. We added to the hosting. The hamsters were running at full pelt and there was nothing we could do. It was so busy. It was really busy. Yeah, we had some problems, so we do apologise. The website is good today. Jump on it. You'll be able to place your order. There's still loads and loads of great stuff on Pound Shop. How many sellouts did we have? Kelly came and told us.
33, wasn't it?
Yeah.
33 items have already sold out on Pound Shop. A Pound Shop, the name gives it away. It's a pound. Things are a quid. What are they now?
A pound.
Pound. Everything's a pound. Not everything's a pound, but everything in Pound Shop's a pound. Yes, 33 items have already sold out and gone for
a pound.
Well, they've gone forever, but they've also gone for a pound. It's very true. And last but not least, our glue has been supersized. My goodness, have we got a little glue to go next to our big glue?
I did have a little glue.
I've got one.
You got one?
I've got one.
It is crazy.
I'm over the moon. Let me show you this. So this has been so long that this has been that we've known about this. Yeah. It's our construction glue is so popular. I mean, I can't explain it. We do a fantastic multiple on 6 of these, yeah. But people have been asking for bigger ones, and we have got the big brother has landed.
It has.
My word, it's
huge.
Absolutely brilliant. It's huge. It's 4 times the size of this one. But it's only 3 times the price. So it's great value. And there's also an amazing launch multiplier on it, which is any 3, not any 3, they're all the same. Which is 3 for the price of 2. Any 3, choose your 3. They'll look the
They're all the same.
For the price of 2, which is absolutely brilliant. It's such a great glue. Super strong. It's permanent. It's the glue that gets used here more, and with all Hunky Dory customers, more than any other glue, I can tell you. Although there is a glue in Pound Shop that is flying out. I mean, to the point where I'm a little bit concerned. We have many thousands of it, but our glue pens.
Oh no!
Yeah. There were many hundreds sold yesterday in Pound Shop because we put the glue pens in Pound Shop. Barmy. Apologies for turning around. Let me put those there. Okay, so. Yes, what is it ready for? Guys, it is ready for a brand new launch because your dioramas are just about to get springified. Let's show you a VT. Right, guys, I'm going to show you these really quickly, yeah, because you've seen envelopes before. All right, so there's envelopes. There's 16 of them. Funnily enough, because this kit makes 16 cards. There's acetate as well that goes in there that you use to create your layers. That's all there, right? You've got those. This is absolutely key. There's instructions, really good, detailed instructions that show you exactly how to make this product. Although, of course, Natalie's going to do a demonstration for you now to show you exactly, right? Very quickly, I'm going to show you this. In fact, shall I show you on our big display? That's a great way of doing it. There we go. That's everything that's in this kit.
It's huge, isn't it, actually? Like when you look at it like this.
It's really big.
Massive kit.
You've got the card bases here, and here you've got the card fronts. You've got all that gorgeous sort of decoupage down at the bottom, or layers down at the bottom. You've got the acetate you're going to stick those onto, and of course your envelopes as well. Make 16 cards. There are 8 different designs. You get 2 of each. I'll show you this really quickly. I'll just flick through a couple of these so you can kind of understand how it works. But then I'm going to show you the cards because that's what this is really about.
The cards show you how phenomenal these are when they're made up.
Absolutely right.
They are gorgeous.
As you can see, on each one here, you're getting 2 different designs. So you've got that gorgeous cottage there. You've got the lovely marina there. Really nice. You've got all the layers. I love that the layers have all been labelled.
It's so handy as
well. They're numbered.
and it makes so much sense because when it comes to you're looking at your base layers, they have individual instructions because each of the designs decoupage up a little bit differently. So it's so handy. But the everything is foiled. It's all die cut. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. They're your bases. So they're the two bases for your cards, if you will. And as you can see there, just where my finger's gone in, they are die cut. They're also pre-scored. So I could probably show you that. There, you might just get the scores on, very difficult white on white, but the scores are there. So they've been scored, lovely deep scores, so that you don't have to worry about where you're going to fold it, or that you might fold it wrong or put these together incorrectly. You won't do. And those are the gorgeous fronts, which are beautifully foiled. They also give you that little piece, which is like a topper in the centre. You can use it any way you want, but also you can put that on the back, can't you?
Put it on the back.
And write on
write
it.
your little message.
Yeah, there's some sentiments and so on and so forth there. Okay, and we've got different designs here, but the best way for me to show you these, you get loads in this kit, is like this, is with these gorgeous cards, which have got so much depth and dimension. I mean, isn't that beautiful?
It's so stunning. It just gives it such
at
a
that.
fun look, doesn't it? And there's so, like you say, because we've got the acetate layer in there, because we've got different ways of layering up all of these scenes, it gives you so much dimension.
There's options as well,
And they're
Natalie,
not
as you
just
say.
cards, are they? Because these do fold flat as well.
Yes.
So they're designed to fold perfectly flat so you can pop them in your envelopes. But these aren't just cards. These are models that almost picture frames in a way.
Yes.
Things that people are going to keep out all year round because they are truly
so
beautiful.
sturdy. So these aren't going to wilt or anything like that on your mantelpiece. You know you can keep that out for years and years and years, and it's going to be just like that. You might have to do a bit of dusting, but there we go. Who likes the dusting? Nobody. Look at that. That's gorgeous. I love this down the sides as well.
Yeah, the detailing is fantastic.
The detailing is beautiful. But it's a really nice shape.
And we've got different shapes included. We've not just got the same shape running throughout the whole of the collection. You've got that nice bracket label, but then you've also got the straight sort of edge label as well.
I think this is my favourite. I don't know, because I really like that merino as well. I hope you have the most perfect day. As Nat said before, everything's foiled, everything's die cut. You've got sentiments on here, choice of sentiments on here. Look at the dogs. Really, really beautiful. So much dimension. I love the acetate. You can just see it, can't you? It gives a little bit of a shimmer to it, which actually looks like a bit like heat haze in the sun.
In the sun.
Really, really nice, but ever so pretty. We have the moo cows out on the farm, and there's the chickens there in the front. Love the way that the trees sort of around the outside of this one. Very, very nice. We've got floral, of course. Beautiful, and that's got real depth, hasn't it? Look at that. Wow, fabulous. And because I think the acetate, because there's a bit of movement to them as well, isn't there?
Yeah.
Really, really smart. This is gorgeous.
It's stunning, this
Absolutely gorgeous.
It's so pretty. I think the pinks and the colours of the leaves just complement it so well. The patterns that have been chosen on the outside as well, they just all coordinate so beautifully.
Absolutely. Now, if you're selling your cards, you're talking a premium for these, because they are absolutely beautiful.
So many people yesterday were commenting and messaging in to say that these, when we did the festive ones, were the biggest sellers on their stall.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
And that's the reason why they were buying these ones, because they absolutely love them.
Look at this for spring, guys. Absolutely beautiful. And really not that difficult to put together. Natalie will show you, but there are so many different ways to put these things together, and I'll show you some more of those later on. Create 16 cards here. But look at the price, $19.99 for 16 of these very, very, very special cards. You're talking $17.99 for a Diamond Club member. That's amazing. $18.99 for a Club and Kidori member. Please don't buy it at that $19.99 price. Please make sure that you're logged into the website, because you will get $18.99 or indeed $17.99 if you are a Diamond member. Okay, let's go to Nat and get a demonstration.
Okay, so we're going to use that gorgeous sort of like harbour town scene.
Oh, it's lovely.
It's really nice, isn't it? What I love about this collection as well is that because of the backings that have been used for each of the different elements that you get in your kit, you know that if I get all the blues out, I've got everything I need to be able to make these two designs. So what you want to do is we're going to start off by popping out our base layer and our front layer as well. So just take those out of the packaging, and then what you want to make sure you do is keep this base layer to one side where you can see it, because that has all of your instructions and how you're going to layer these bits and pieces up. So I'm going to just pop out this aperture, and then what you want to do with your front layer is we're going to mount in and valley fold those points. So I'm going to just fold this back on itself, and then we're going to repeat that process again. So you're just going to do that for your front layer. So this is how it will look when you look at it visually, sort of from the top of it. And then we're going to do exactly the same with the back. However, we're going to do it the other way around. So we're going into our card instead of away from our card.
And this
then
is
your
how you
back
create that
panel
lovely diorama effect.
Like this. And the great thing about this collection is that we've really thought about everything and how easy we can make this for you to put it together. So you'll see you've got these lighter panels on here, which is exactly where your acetate needs to line up to, so you can make sure you can fold this perfectly. So we're going to get our layers out. So just bring these back in, and looking at our instructions, it says use doubled up foam pads to decoupage layer B1 onto the back layer. So if I get B1, which is this large one here, and we're going to double up those foam pads, which just means adding 2 lots on there to give it double the amount of height. So if I just pull my foam pads off, and I always like to do it in 2s and then fold them over so I know that they're directly on top of each other, and we're just going to attach these onto the back. I've got my scissors just to cut this down ever so slightly, and then we're going to pop this directly onto the back layer of our design. So that is going to fit on here. You want to line up the base of your decoupage with the base of the back as well. So that's
the base of the card, yeah.
Really important. If you layer that up onto there, you're going to be able to get perfect sort of what am I thinking? There we go.
That'll do.
It's going to line up perfectly.
Nat Carroll says that they're all beautiful, but the harbour scene reminds me of my holiday in Cornwall.
Yes.
And this is the thing, I think, you know, I look at that and I think there's, you know, I grew up down in Torquay. There's a place called Brixham, which is near it, which is a beautiful harbour.
It reminds you of lots of different
Wales,
places.
There's all around the coast.
All around the coast, you'll find little coves, won't you, of gorgeousness like this one. And it is quite nostalgic, the imagery that we've used as well. I think of like going to my great aunt's farm when I look at the cow one. It brings back all the memories for me from that. So I've added my red liner tape onto those 2 panels that you can see are lighter than the others, and then you are going to add your acetate onto those. So if you've got one bit straight, then you can fold the other bit across and it will fit directly where it needs to go. So you know you've got that perfectly, and it folds flat as well. So once you've got that on, it says attach layer B2 directly to the acetate panel. So the bottom of the layer is flush with the bottom of the acetate. So again, taking that panel, and I'm going to go in with my larger rectangles this time, and we're going to go straight onto that acetate layer. So removing those, and this is going to fit perfectly. Bear with me while I lay that up, my head's in the way. It's going to fit perfectly on there. Then it says foam pad layer B3 to the inside of the front of the frame. Now there's different ways of being able to do this to be able to make sure you can get this layer, but my perfectly in line. My favourite way to do it is to add the foam pads on. Now the best foam pads to use are our thinnest foam pad strips, because they fit in line with that lighter white gradient that you've got, which shows where you need to put your foam pad up to. So adding that onto there, I like to place it on top of where it needs to go, like this.
Ah, clever.
Get my front frame, and then line my front frame up to those areas on there, and then pop it on, and then once you've got it on there, you can make sure that is securely in place. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go back in, add our red liner tape back to those panels that are coloured for our tape to go onto.
Use your ultra high-tack tape for this bit, guys, because it's going to really, I mean, it's construction tape, really, isn't it? It's absolutely fantastic. We are low in stock on this ultra high-tack tape, but I know that the end of January, which isn't that far away, we're on the 12th already, and maybe the early February, we have got all of those back in stock. And when we do, I'm going to do a mega deal on them. Mega deal.
Of course we
I hate
are.
running out of stock of things. think it's not quite right. So things like that, core consumables, when it comes in, we'll do a great deal on it, I promise.
So I'm going to stick those now in line with that, and then what you want to do is just flatten out these bits and pieces, and we've still got elements to stick on. So it says finally add layer B7 using, oh no, single, oh here we go, we need to decoupage these onto it.
So single layers, yep.
So with single layers, we're going to add all of the other boats to the very front of this panel. So I'm just going to pop those out. I'm going to turn them over, and I'm going to use one of my foam pad strips just to add those in and stick those onto the design. Now, you've got so many little embellishments like this, it's completely up to you where you add them, if you save them to place somewhere else. So let me just pop this on here, and then we can stick them directly onto here. And there's so much detail in being able to do this. You can obviously double up some of your foam pads for the boats that are closer, so I'll double up this one so it stands more away from that boat that we've just decoupaged up, so that gives it even more dimension. And then let's put a little bit on here, and we'll save this piece for our sentiment as well. So that is all your decoupage done. And then obviously your sentiments, there's so many to choose from. I'm going to go with the happy birthday sentiment on the front of my card, and I'm going to use the other ones somewhere else as well. So let's go for happy birthday. I'll place that at the bottom. Your sentiments can go wherever you want them to be. There's no sort of right or wrong with that. And then I'm going to stick this one on sent with love up to the top corner there, and then we just need to put our message on the back. So I'm going to use my construction glue for this because of we're going sort of like onto that nice core white card. So I'm going to stick that in place, give that some time to dry, and adhere onto there, and then let's add that last sentiment onto the back. So we're really jam-packed filling this with everything that you need, and we'll do that with another piece of foam pad as well, so it stands up off the back of there. So just sticking that on here, and then I'm going to place that just at the bottom of this design. So relax, unwind, enjoy your special day, and that is how easy it is to put these together.
Absolutely beautiful. I love the dimension.
So much detail within these. It's incredible.
It's not too complex,
Nope.
but what you end up with is such a beautiful finished card. Let's take another look at that pack shot for a second. This is everything that you get in that kit. You're getting all your backgrounds, all your bases, you're getting all the front, which are beautifully foiled.
Yeah.
And of course, die cut, pre-scored, ready for you. You're getting down at the bottom all these fabulous layers, the decoupage that you're going to use to build up that diorama effect. But also, you get your acetate, of course. You get your envelopes, of course. You can finish the card beautifully with that topper on the back.
Yeah.
It's got a watermark sort of effect to it. When you can write your message on that. Absolutely beautiful. Really, really nice cards. Originally, and I chose my favourite. It was this one. I do think it's so beautiful. There's so many layers and there's so much detail in it. It just looks like they're jumping out and going to fly around the room. Really, absolutely gorgeous. Yep. So $17.99 if you're a Diamond member, $18.99 for Club Hunky Dory members, or $19.99. Makes 16 of those extra special cards. What's that? £1.25 each, something like that. I think it is. It's around that, which is fantastic. Still available, and this is important for me to mention because our best-selling concept card of 2023 was the Festive Diorama concept card,
Ooh.
which is the granddaddy to the Springtime Diorama, if you will. It is available. What we've done is we've made it so that we've kept it as a core item instead of an item that will sell out and then it's gone. We've remanufactured it. We want it as a core item because it is so popular.
It is.
And it's people are buying Christmas things now. So this
to
happens
get
all the way
ready.
through the year. So I want us to have Christmas things, especially the things that people really want, available and ready. So the festive diorama is in stock and should be staying in stock. Certainly for this year, that's my aim, is to try and keep it in stock for the whole of this year. And then probably there may be something else that comes out and we let this one go. But I can't show you any cards because I haven't got any cards quite with me. But some of the designs are absolutely beautiful. You know, you've got snowmen in here. You've got the kids caroling. There's your snowman. You've got Father Christmas, of course, and different types of Father Christmas in here as well, which is absolutely lovely. There we go. You've got the vintage car. You've got the lovely scene as well, a Christmas scene, which is absolutely gorgeous. And of course, you've got the snow scenes, proper snow scenes. The choir going to church for mass. Absolutely beautiful. Again, 8 different designs, but you can make 2 of each, so you make 16 in total, $19.99. It's the same price, so our price hasn't gone up on those dioramas, which is fantastic because the world seems to be going up in price, doesn't it? Okay, a couple more concept cards just to mention. Floral reveal, Nat. This is very nice. I like a kind of kinetic card, a card that moves, which is why I like those dioramas, because they look like they've got that movement to them. Well, these are your floral reveal shutter cards. So $17.99 for these, and make 16. And when you open them, you get that movement, have a beautiful day, and those 2 panels come out like that. One of them a beautiful image, and one of them a nice message. Really, really nice. A bit different because of that kinetic movement. And I love we call them belly bands, which is quite cute.
It's a funny name, really, isn't it?
I'd probably call them a tummy button. I don't know. So it depends. Have you got a belly button or a tummy button?
No, it's a belly button.
I've got a tummy button.
No, you don't.
Honestly,
What's the difference?
Guys at home, do you have a tummy button or a belly button?
Maybe that's
Jess? You have a belly button. I've got a tummy button, right?
I've got a belly button.
So this is a tummy band for me, but a belly band for you.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's good. There are loads of different designs in there. What's really nice for our concept cards is always there are more different ways for people to put these together. So this is it turned into an easel card. There are so many different ways, and I'll show you with the Springtime Diorama later on some other different ways that Natalie's chosen to put the cards together. Really, really pretty. So that's available as well, and one more that is also available is our gorgeous, and these are fun.
Oh, I like these.
Pop-up boxes concept card. This is $14.99 and is a real celebration in a folds flat for posting pop-up box. Really, really nice. You can see the celebration there. Absolutely gorgeous. Different styles as well for your little astronaut. We've got the people who love the bees and the honey and so on and so forth. Of course, butterflies, dragonflies. Really, really nice. Quite fancy. £14.99. Everything again with all our concept cards. Inspiration sheet in there explains exactly how to make these, how to put them together, makes it simple. We also have videos for those people who prefer to sort of watch and understand rather than read and understand. Whichever way you like it, it's good. Okay, Nat.
Yes.
Pound shop.
Pound shop.
It's been busy. As we say, apologies for how busy it was yesterday on the website and that it was difficult for some people. It may have been, if I'm honest, my fault, because I'm the person who chose what was going in Pound Shop.
It may have been, meaning it was.
It may have been my fault. I chose the stuff that was going in Pound Shop, and I thought it was cool because I love the idea that you can get a glue pen for £1.
It is a good idea.
Many, many, many hundreds of these were sold yesterday. I don't know if it's into the thousands yet, but there's every chance that it's going to be. Well, it certainly will be. Certainly
You
by
just
the end
got
of
a
the
little
week
bit
anyway.
excited, didn't you?
Just a little bit excited. I put them on for £1. This is something you use all day, every day. Yeah, it's going to work for paper, your wood, your fabric, whatever you want to use it for. Fantastic white glue in a squeezy
bottle.
little pen bottle. Absolutely brilliant they are. £1. What is it, Natalie? It's a
pen.
It's £1. Okay. There were some really nice little papercraft things. This is $4.99. This is your bronze blossoms, right?
Stupid that this is £1.
It's not $4.99. It's £1. So while stocks last, and everything is while stocks last. I mean, how beautiful is that?
I can't believe this is £1.
Isn't that lovely?
You're absolutely ridiculous.
While stocks last, you've got cutouts in there, or or for you to cut out and decoupage up, because you get multiples. So I think you're going to get 6 of each layer in here.
Have you had too much wine when you done this?
I might have done. Now I must have done it last year, Natalie, because I'm on the old dry January.
I That shouldn't be a pound.
It shouldn't be a pound. You're right. It shouldn't be a pound.
It's madness.
But something that really is a bit crazy.
Crazier than that?
Yeah, crazy. Definitely crazier than that, right? So, well, let's do these first, yeah? I'm not joking. I'm not joking. These are £1 each.
Oh.
Okay, you want purple, you want 10 packs of purple for a tenner, you got it. I mean, it's completely up to you guys, but these are fabulous. They're self-adhesive. Look at those colours. Aren't they beautiful? Absolutely gorgeous. These are your shimmer gemstones. Your gold and silver, £1.
You've lost it.
84 pieces in these. They're just over a penny, a self-adhesive gemstone. And you've got 3 different sizes, 4, 6 and 8 in these. I mean, they're gorgeous. Can I bring them, see how close we can get them before the camera says I don't like it? Look at that. Look at the shimmer.
It's
Guys,
so nice.
add these to your basket. They are beautiful. One I missed that I want to show you is that one. Look at that. I love the sort of charcoal colour. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, but I did this as well. I know, right? I did this. So all of these gemstone rolls should be £3, yeah? Should be £3. They're £1 each.
Do you know
right?
how many gemstones you get on one of those rolls?
Do you know what? Give me 1 second. I'm going to tell you. I think it's...
You get like 1,800.
1,236 individual gemstones on these. They're on a roll. Okay, so let's see if we can get something with lots of different colours.
The maths doesn't even make sense on how much they are per gemstone now.
You can trim. No, you're very right. You can trim if you want to. You can see there's like 4 rows, if you will. If you want to trim a colour, and just use a colour, go for it. If you want all 4 together, go for it. You do whatever you want. It comes in a big long roll. I'll take one out so you can see it.
It's huge, the amount
Look at
you
this.
get on here.
Anybody who hasn't had one of these, get these. They're £1. They're absolutely brilliant. Lovely selection of colours. You're saving 67%. And there's 1,236 gemstones, individual gemstones. Pearl. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Love that. And also, because we love papercraft, we love card making. Yeah. Okay, we did some topper favourites. Normally £1.99. How much?
£1.
You're absolutely right. We did some decoupage toppers. Normally £1.99. How much?
£1.
They are, and there's loads to choose from. So there you go, just £1,
with
guys.
your decoupage toppers, this is where it's ludicrous.
Look at that.
You can make 2. You're going to be
just £1. I mean, look, you're making cards here, right? So
you're making more than one card here with
There's 3
this.
solid cards there, because you've got your bottom section there that you're going to put onto a triptych, and it's going to look gorgeous.
It looks so cool.
You've got your 2 main toppers. They're going to look beautiful on 2 different cards. You don't need to put them up. They're big for 1 card.
Yeah.
And you've got sentiments to go with each of them as well. You've got 3 cards out of that. That's 33 pence. You've got frames within frames, multiple frames. Absolutely beautiful. Foiled, die cut, the works. Guys, get on this. This is why the website went balmy yesterday.
I'm not surprised. This is insane.
Honestly, it's
this is
£1.
such a good time as well to just stock up on your favourites, your best sellers, if you sell your cards. All of those more niche.
Can you see, as you go through, the variety that we're looking at here? All different designs. You've got your florals, your traditional florals.
You've got your traditional.
But there was a wolf
You've got
there.
your fun elements as well. You've got your
foils.
male themed cards.
Teal foil. I mean, look at the number of elements on that sheet. Absolutely gorgeous, beautiful border. You can make some gorgeous, gorgeous cards with these. All for
£1.
How much, Jess?
£1.
She's right. It's £1.
Ridiculous.
Decoupage toppers, gorgeous. So you're going to make 2 different, beautiful, heavily detailed, heavily layered, many layered decoupage.
Foiling on all of these elements as well.
Look at the horses running out towards you. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Guys, it's £1, yeah? These don't stay at £1. They stay at £1 until the 31st of January. It's pound shop. It's our January pound shop. Look at the tortoise at the bottom. Absolutely beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. Peacock at the bottom. You've got the kingfisher at the top. Really, really attractive. Look at the elephants and the lions there. So, so beautiful. Guys, all available. We've got some inserts and papers. Crazy. We've got some decoupage. Shabby chic and rustic charm. Inserts and papers. They'll have been £9.99 when they started, I reckon. It says £4.99 there. I don't know. I think that might have been £9.99. I'll look at it. Could be wrong. We'll say £4.99 because that's what it says on screen. I'm missing through loads here, but no, I'm not. I'm gonna get rid of that. Let me try and do this a little bit more sensibly. Right, okay. Gorgeous. You've got birds, you've got bunting
I
there.
love that bunting.
You've got little ditzy flowers. Look at that with the pussycat.
That's a card. Put a
That's
sentiment
you make a
on
card out of that,
That's a card.
100%. So look at the number of sheets. Look at that. There's your harbour.
Oh,
Absolutely gorgeous, guys. This is a quid, right? Not £1 per sheet, £1 for all of these. Look at the lovely stonewall there. You've got a cork effect. You've got the corks themselves.
This is crazy. £1.
You've got wood effect. You've got
another card with that.
That's
image
another
on
card.
there.
Look, that's another card. Look at the gingham there. Look at the tractors. You won't be able to see them. They're upside down because I'm rubbish at this. Need some training. You've got wine. No good for dry January. You've got inserts in here as well. Just for you. Have a wonderful day. Just because. Absolutely beautiful. Fantastic. Hunky-dory quality. It's a quid. It's amazing. Jump on the website, pound shop. Knock yourself out. Don't knock yourself out. Just get some good deals. Okay. Do we know what's next? Nat, let's do another demo.
Well, I've been looking through your pound shop things.
Oh, you have you?
And I've taken this one. It's our Monster Truck Madness, and it's one of my favourites. It's just so fun. It's so cool, and we're going to go extravagant because this is £1. I am going to try and use most of the elements that you have on here. We're going to use all of the toppers, and we are going crazy with this next card.
Okay.
So
because it's a quid.
Exactly. Because we're going to use this one, I've got a few things I'm going to use. Going to do an 8x8. I've got some red, gorgeous, adorable scoreboard that we're going to use as well. And then I'm going to bring in some Duo Design paper pads. Now, the pad I really want to use, Dan, is out of stock.
Oh, you are joking.
So we need this back in.
What is it?
It is our brilliant backgrounds. And it's awesome. It's got all of these fantastic elements in, but it's out of stock. So we need to look at that.
May I look at it?
You can look at that.
Can I have a little review of it?
Go for it, because it's awesome.
So it's Land and Sea and Air?
Yes.
So you would like this back in stock?
We would.
Well, guess what?
You're going to do it.
We'll get it. If you want it back in stock, we'll get it back in stock. It looks particularly nice.
I thought I would go with this one instead because this one is in stock. So this is our industrial textures and beautiful brick. And we've got
Can I just show you that?
I know, it's awesome.
Look at the quality of the artwork.
It's so good.
Bring it there.
There's so many amazing things in there. This is why we need it back in stock.
Okay.
So I'm going to go with this one instead. It's going to work. It's going to be fine. I might bring in another design, but there's a checkerboard in there that I really, really wanted. So let's build our card up. I'm going to go with this 8x8, and to be able to get even more on here, I'm going to turn this into a fold back. So let me get my scoreboard. And we are just going to score this at 4, just so we can create that gorgeous element on there. So we've got the whole background piece, and then we've got this little bit of added extra space where we can add all of our other elements onto it as well. So I've got gold mirror. I've cut them down to size that we're going to mat and layer on here first, but let's cut our other panels down. So I'm going to go for a bit of a quarter of an inch on all of my mats and layers. So I want to cut this down by 7 3/4 square, and then I'm going to cut this one down by 3 3/4, so it just needs a little bit off there. And have I done that right? I think I've done it right. And then 8. I think it looks a little bit short.
You were second guessing yourself there for a sec.
Always second guessing myself.
That adorable scoreboard that you just used, the
limited edition,
the teal one, limited edition. Over half of it's gone. That limited edition, you know.
I'm not surprised.
So it isn't forever. It will. I don't know how we got a good number of it manufactured. We manufacture locally here in the northwest of England, which is, I love the whole thing for the scoreboard. Everything was northwest of England. None of it was overseas. It was really, really nice, close to home. The miles, you get beer miles in pubs where it says, it came
how
from,
far this has travelled.
Yeah, it really didn't. No one travelled very far to make that.
A yokel scoreboard for yokel people.
That's exactly what it is. Exactly what it is, Natalie.
So I'm going to mat and layer those onto there to give you that nice gold finish, because we've got a lot of gold travelling through this topper collection with your accent foiling and your borders, and then we're going to pop this one on here. Now before I add these on anywhere, I'm going to add in this panel. Now I'm going to do a little bit of fun things because I'm going to use a lot of the different frames in different ways as well. So I'm going to cut this down to about 5. so it sort of covers not all of my design. We've still got quite a lot of red, but it's got that big section of that pattern on there. And then let's just trim it down ever so slightly so it fits within that gold border. And then I'm going to do the same with this one as well. So I'm just going to trim this down to 8. And we're going to use the whole rest of this panel on our 4x4. So let's stick this down. I mean, the brick would look really nice with this. It's very, very fun, this collection. So I'm going to pop this on to here. And then, oh, let's stick that down across there. And then let's get all of my elements out. So I'm going to pop
while you're getting your
all of my
elements
frames
out, can I just say something? So Lisa, who or Kelly, who are watching, one of them is watching our show and commenting, I should imagine. Please do me a favour, and will you send my wonderful brother Adam an email telling him that Dan says he wants to, or Natalie says really, Dan says he wants to remanufacture that brilliant backgrounds book to get it back in stock.
Yes,
because
please.
As Natalie has just pointed out, I've just been flicking through it. It's an absolute cracker.
It's awesome, isn't it?
It's so good and so useful for so many different things. So let's get that remanufactured and back available, because it's something really should be core and available for people.
I'm going to pop out all of the toppers because I'm using them all. And then I'm going to pop out this because I'm using this as well. I'm not sure where my sentiments are going to go, so I'm just going to leave them to one side for a moment while I sort of plan the rest of my design. So let's take this out because I know I want that. And then I want this truck to go here, I think, kind of like, it's going to be very funky and like off-centered. Let me move this over so you can properly see. This bit is going to come over here. So I want my frames to sort of act as designs instead of actually like pieces of my card. So if I stick that on here, and I'm going to use my construction glue to do this because then I've still got some time to move these bits and pieces around.
My, that's wait, was it just really close to the camera, or was that a large
it's
bottle
just
of
a big
construction
bottle
glue?
of construction glue. It's huge, isn't it?
Isn't it? It's
I'm
fantastic.
going to trim this off of here, and then that is going to sit. It's going to
People,
sit there.
do not adjust your
This is
TV
gonna sit
sets.
here.
It says £1 on screen, and the reason it says £1 on screen is because it's a
£1.
It's £1. Honestly, this topper set Natalie is crafting with is £1 in our pound shop. Phenomenal offer that we've got open for the rest of January. There will be, it's a bit of a secret, you know me, I can't keep a secret, there will be some more goodies added to the pound shop later in the month.
My
so
goodness.
keep your eyes peeled.
Are they going to be just as
Because
ludicrous?
they sell out. There were 30 something have already sold out. They've gone forever, guys. They won't be coming back. Obviously, some of these absolute core items like your amazing glue pen and so on and so forth, they will be with us forever. Do not worry. They just won't be with us forever at £1.
No.
So now is the time.
Madness, those deals. So I've added my other middle frames in the same way, sort of across the design here. So we've got this very funky piece coming along. I'm going to add this one on here. This one I think is going to go up here, and then we can go in with our sentiments. So I've got Let's Celebrate Monster Style. So I'm going to pop this one on the front of my card, which is going to go up here.
Monster
Let's
Trucks is
Celebrate
massive
Monster
in the
Style.
US, isn't it?
Have
you seen what they do now? Have you seen that they get, there's like stadium sort of things that are just filled with people, and then monster trucks doing crazy monster things in the centre of them. Have you not seen it? It's ginormous. Yeah, it's like it's like stadium level stuff. It's amazing.
Just mental.
Yeah.
I'm going to have you're a really great guy. That one can go here maybe, and I can bring in, because I've still got this border strip, so I can bring in that across there to make that a little bit more fun. And then I've also got this other monster truck, which I think I should definitely use. I might though trim this bit off and then just have this one sort of come in, out of here.
Good.
So it looks like it's supposed to just be on from there. We can always as well pop that somewhere different. So
you had no choice but to go with an 8x8 card for this now.
I know,
No
because I
choice.
wanted to go super crazy with it. So I'll stick my other piece of paper onto this one because we're carrying along that design. And then obviously the next bit is like putting all your bits and pieces on, and we're going to use our foam pads for that so that we can really make a big statement with this card, because it's monster trucks, so it needs to be a big fun card, doesn't it? So I'll pop my first frame on with my incredible strips, which just fit so perfectly.
Foam pads, guys, are not in pound shop, even though they are £1, because we felt that would be a little bit cheating, wouldn't it? Putting pound things that are already £1 in pound shop. So no, we've only got things in pound shop that are normally more, a higher price point, drop down. But yeah, foam pads are £1.
If you want your foam pads, go get them.
Foam pads, you can't explain how many foam pads, we go through. It's amazing. Foam pads are so important for card making.
I did say that I wanted to do a little challenge and see how many I'd use this year, but it's
There's
just
no
too
way
much.
to,
There's too many that we actually use. So I'm going to pop that at the bottom. Let me get a bigger strip for that one. So I'm using a mixture of heights as well. So you'll see this is on 1 layer, but this is on 2 layers. This again, let's pop it on 2 layers. Why not? Why not? Let's go for it. So that's going to go across here. So that's the front of my card done, ready to go. The inside of my card is going to be even more fun as well, because we're going all out with this one. So I'm going to bring this in again.
And these, when we're talking foam pads, these are so useful, the large foam pads. You can, of course, use the little ones if you want to. If you're looking for speed and ease of use, the big ones are fantastic. The little ones get into those nooks and crannies. I love the foam roll that you saw, or the strips that you can sort of bend around corners and so on.
The strips are really fun.
Useful. Great for shaker cards, aren't they?
Pop that up there. That fills that space a little bit. We're going to add our border strip in for heat down here. So make sure that that fits in really nicely. So I'm just going to go up to here with that one. This is such a great way as well of showing how you can use all of the elements you get in the collections and use them differently as well, because we have gone a little bit crazy with these designs, and our frames are all, we've used them to create background pieces, so it does show you just how you can do that as well at home. So that is going to fit across the center of here. This is going to go up here. So let's add this design on. I need some bigger foam pads for my big toppers. So I'll stick that on, and I'm going to double up those foam pads actually, because it just needs it. So that one can be doubled up and sit under there. I've got my To the Birthday Boy, which is going to go under here. Again, because I've doubled up those foam pads, I'm going to need to do exactly the same on this. So I'll just keep them to the bottom corner on here, and then I can add a bit of construction glue onto where it's going to sit over this bit here. And then I'm going to put To a Really Great Guy, and that can go on there. And again,
a really great guy.
A little foam pad. And then we just need to put it onto our 8x8 fold back, and we are done. There's 2 sentiments I haven't used. So I've used To a Fun Guy on Your Birthday. Haven't used that one. Although we could use that one. But I do like the pun.
It's good,
We've already got Birthday Boy on there, so let's keep those 2 off. The other one says good luck in your new adventure, so I don't think that particularly works with the theme that we've got going here. And then we can just use our glue again. Super size glue for a super size card.
We love a good pun, don't we?
We do. I'm going to go that all the way around the outside there, and then let's just do this one as well. All the way around the outside. You don't want to add a lot in here. You'll see that there's not that much glue actually coming out onto the surface there, because it is so strong and it just works so well. And you've got a little bit of space to write your message on as well. So,
or the back of the card, of course.
Or the back of the card, obviously. Just line that up
fabulous.
in there.
Look at that. I mean, that topper
There
sheet.
you go.
Absolutely fabulous.
Oh.
You do not need, of course, at home to go to
This
be
crazy.
as generous.
But it's £1.
But it's £1.
So have fun.
Why ever not? Absolutely fantastic. Now, that's lovely. Brilliant. So, guys, congratulations. That one is available on the website, is it?
Yes.
So you can grab
There's
that
lots
right
of that
now.
one available.
HunkyDoryCrafts.co.uk is the only place that the pound shop for Hunky Dory goodies is open. I found something else while I was just looking through things, and I've got a lot of stuff here, so I apologise for the mess. But another one of these gemstone rolls.
Oh, that one is essential.
I didn't realise the actual pearl, proper pearls, is in there. Look at that. Absolutely wonderful. I mean, let's just see if we can see the size of it. Get it on screen. There we go. Look at that. What was it? 1,200 and something individual pearls. But if I can bring these to you,
Oh, you're going to be able to
look
use
at
these
those.
so well.
Gorgeous. So they're going to go so nicely on your cards. There's so many cards, especially the sort of white cards that are really popular at the moment.
If you're doing any wedding stationery, just buy these. Just buy 10 rolls of these, because for stationery, for decorating,
for around glasses,
these are going to be
do you know what I mean?
Awesome.
What a lovely,
Tea light
lovely thing.
holders.
Yes, for a pound. They're self-adhesive, you just press them off, but you can trim in between these. So if you want little sets or little blocks of 4, whatever you want to do, you do it. Normally £2.99. They're not, they're £1. Our pound shop is open. It's on the website, hunkydorycrafts.co.uk. Nat,
Yes.
before we show you some more, let me show you, can I show you the beginning of my next project?
Oh no.
Yeah, this is the beginning, the very beginning of my next project. So I was very lucky. I was lucky enough to be in France not in between Christmas and New Year, just after New Year. So I went over there for 4 or 5 days, and I went into a little tiny toy shop, and I found these. Now, anybody who knows me knows I'm a cyclist. I love cycling, right? So what I found
Is this a collector's item?
No. I found these. So they were a couple of euros each. So they're not too expensive. I think €2.50 each. And I got 4 of them, right? And I got 4 of them because there are 4 they're all
your,
4 of us
yes,
who go out cycling.
There
right?
are.
This is my friend. This is me. This is John. This is Steve, and this is Chris. We go out cycling. What I'm going to do? I saw these. They were painted.
Oh, that's
Right?
quite cool. You're going to paint them.
I'm going to paint them in the same colour gear that each of us go out in, so that I've got these little sets of and make a little peloton of them.
Possibly the cutest thing I've ever heard.
You can see the chain on them and everything. They're really, really cool. It's like metal. But when they're painted up, they don't look like much at the minute because they just look like silver men. But they should look like us in the end. And when I've finished painting them, I'll bring them in. I'll bring you a picture. And you can tell me whether I've done a good job or a rubbish job.
What a cool thing.
I won't be able to get onto it straight away because allegedly my wife says that the first thing you have to paint is the hall. So boring. But we're going to paint the hall, then I'll paint those. Okay. What should we look at next? Supersized glue? Mm-hmm. Okay, let's look at supersized glue. Natalie? Well, right. Okay, reminder on Will It Weekly. Guys, okay, so we're going to give you 10 minutes maximum. I will tell you when it's over. If you want to be in with a chance of winning a fabulous set of 32 topper favourites, we need to know what country holds the largest tent in the world. Is it Kazakhstan? Is it Canada? Or is it Japan?
Who knows?
One of those 3.
Who knows?
I actually saw the answer because it's written on a sheet, so I know which one of those 3 it is. So I know which one you need to comment and answer. You probably want one with quite a lot of letters in it, I would have thought, but the choice is yours. Facebook in this feed of this show, YouTube in the feed of this show, on the Hunky Dory Hub, wherever you want to comment, just make sure that you comment your answer. You in it to win it, you've got a chance. We're giving 5 away. We're going to do that in about 10 minutes, quarter of an hour. Okay, so super size. Thank you, Jess, for the reminder. Super size. And if I just followed the sheet and the rules, then we'd do it in order, wouldn't we? Supersized glue. This is our original construction glue, and it's beautiful. It's so popular. It bonds so many different things, including my shoes. It does so much. It's brilliant.
We've always said that we will do a blog based on what you can use this for. And we really need to do that because it would be so much fun.
We should. It is a solvent-based glue, so everyone's got to be aware that it's a solvent-based glue. Okay, so natural, usual thing. So you use in an area where there's a bit of ventilation. You don't go
Yep.
sniffing it, and you don't give it don't set it on fire, and etc. 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 Just treat it with respect.
It does have a nice
and
smell,
construction
though.
glue will be one of your best crafty friends.
It's not a pongy smell. It's quite a nice smell.
Don't smell too much of it though, don't, because you'll end up liking it. Okay, so it's a brilliant glue. It's great to use, and it's used throughout hunky dory card making, and it's so popular. It's when it sticks, I mean it really sticks. It's so good, so popular. And of course now we have the super size. And if you want to, you can get right now in our launch. Let me get them the right way around. You buy these two. Effectively, you get that one free. Okay, so normally $29.98 because they're £9.99 each, which is already a better offer or better value than the smaller one, which is normally $2.99. So you've got something that's sort of 4 times as big for only 3 and a bit times as much, but you're going to get 3 of them instead of 2, and it's just £19.98. It's a great deal. It contains 3 of these 250ml bottles, paper, wood, fabrics, and more. Let's put them to the side. And that's long term, guys, so do not worry. We have got our supersized glue, and this is going nowhere. The baby glue is going nowhere. It will always be our first love, if you will. Okay, can I tell you about the box mag?
Do it.
Let's do that. I'm going to be super quick on the box mag because I know that we've got to get moving. Right, we've got a new box mag. It pre-launched yesterday, I think. Natalie pre-launched it down at Hobby Maker. My gosh, it was super busy. They've sold almost all of their stock. They do have some left. So if you want to get it from Hobby Maker, or you can get it from us, they are dispatched on the what?
I want to say the 18th.
18th of Jan. Jess tells me. I believe Jess. That's brilliant. This has got 74 items in. Exclusive items. It's got 73 floral projects to try tonight. That's very kind. And it makes some lovely cards like this. You get an actual kit in there, guys.
You get 2 kits.
That's going to enable you to do that. And an actual kit that enables you to do this as well. I mean, that's just brilliant, isn't it? Okay, that's all in there.
There's an embossing folder in there as well.
Let me see what I can find.
£37 worth of stuff.
Let me see what I can
you're
find.
receiving in here, and the chance to win up to £500 of hunky dory goodies.
Natalie knows what she's talking about a lot better than I do. I'm not going to show you the kit. There's a magazine in there that we now proofread because we do all the promos and everything, but Practical we're putting it together and so we had to increase the quality of that proofreading, and we did so. You get that, and you get the die in here, you get the stamps in here, you get the embossing folder, all for $14.99. Absolute bargain. These sell out every single time. Every single time they sell out. So if you want yours, grab it. It's pre-order now, dispatched from the 18th. Okay, they'll be ready to go. So if you place your order for that in the next couple of days, then it'll come on the 18th. Okay. Let me show you, if I may, last thing, and then we're going to go to Natalie and get a demonstration. This is our Springtime Diorama. We'll chuck you back to the pack shot here. This is the Springtime Diorama that we launched today. £19.99, but you can get it for $17.99 as a Diamond member. You get it for $18.99 as a Club Hunky Dory member. Makes gorgeous cards exactly like this. But they don't have to be exactly like this. The choice is yours. And that's what you get with all your concept cards. So if you want to play about with it and do something a little bit different, then you can do that instead. Lovely, with a bit of acetate in the middle. Still movement to it, absolutely gorgeous. If you don't want your card to be like this, which was my favourite, of course, you could do it like this. And have I mean, that's fabulous, isn't it? An easel card with that gorgeous decoupage in there. Really, really nice. Now this rocks my boat.
It's very cool, isn't it? Bex did this one.
Bex did that?
Yeah.
So you can put whatever you want in there. So, this is a bag, so put sweet treats in there. Or why don't you put some potpourri in it down at the bottom?
Ooh, nice.
And that's going to smell floral, and it's going to be absolutely beautiful as a present. That's really nice. Do people still use potpourri, or is it just me? We have
Probably
potpourri in
just
our
you.
house. I like potpourri. If you want to turn them into cards, more flat cards, that's absolutely your choice. It's completely up to you. It's still got the decoupage, it's still got the dimension there. And there's one that I haven't looked at yet, but it looks to me like an easel card. You want to do that and turn it into sort of a standard decoupage card? Of course you can. The choice is yours. And we're going to go to Nat, who's going to demonstrate, I do believe,
I'm
with our
going to
Springtime
show
Diorama.
you how you can make this into a little box. So what we're going to do is I've got 2 pieces of adorable scoreable. They are both 8 by 10 inches. So this is going to give me a 4 by 6 box, and it is going to have a depth of 2 inches all the way around. So perfect for putting in lots of bits and pieces. So I've already made my box base. We're going to focus on the box lid, but you do it exactly the same way. You just do it on this right hand side of your board. But for your box lid on the left hand side, we are going to score this all the way around at 2. So I'm going to score all of my bits and pieces first, and that will give me a box that is 6 by 4 with 2 inches all the way around for the depth of my box. So I'm going to pop that to one side, and I'm going to bring in my front and my base of my design, and I'm just going to trim this. So I'm going to trim off the edges of the base. Now this is a little bit smaller than 4 by 6. It is just about 2 notches under the 6, and it's about 3 3/4. So we are going to have a little bit of space to work with when we're placing this on the front. And then I'm going to do exactly the same with my bottom. I am going to trim that out, keeping this design in here. So just trimming it. So you're trimming it to the score lines. You can keep these bits if you want to. You might want to use them for stoppers, other bits and pieces like that. But we are going to do it in that way. Now I'm going to take my frame, and I'm going to place this in the center of my box, and we are going to cut out that gorgeous aperture with our craft knife. So adding this centrally as we can, because of course it will mainly just be the top and the bottom where you have that blue edge, but it's okay, because everything is going to work really nicely together. And then I'm going to take my knife and I'm going to follow this guide. You can do this before or after you place it on. I like to do it after.
You're just using it as a guide?
Using it as a guide just to trim it out. So you can draw around it and then you can trim it, but I like to do it once
it just sort of
it's on.
As long as you're careful with the knife, it does create a guide, doesn't it? And you sort of follow that foil around.
As long as you keep quite a lot of pressure on your knife, it will sort of just go on the edge of the frame. It won't sort of go.
As long as the knife is already through the bottom card,
yeah,
then it will work as a guide. Otherwise, if it's not already through the bottom card, then you can cut through the top. So just make sure that the knife's already through before you start to move it.
But let's just move that around. I'm just going to marry up that corner, and hopefully it will successfully pop out in one. So that is my aperture from the front cut out. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to trim away my score lines on here. Now the only thing I'm using extra for this project that you don't get in this kit is the 2 pieces of adorable scoreable. The rest of the supplies I'm using are all from this kit.
Excellent.
So I'm going to trim.
So just a couple of pieces of adorable scoreable. Just a quick question for you guys at home for a sec. Jenny Holdsworth, morning Jenny. Jenny says, please Dan, can we have a new edition of birthday sentiments? The first one you didn't have many birthdays, or was it any 0 birthdays?
I think it's the little book of the Essential Book of Sentiments. A lot of people have just asked for birthdays. Okay. Little book of sentiments.
What I would like to, yes is the answer, of course. If that's what you'd like, then we will do it. My question is, she says she needs a new one desperately, so we do need to get moving. My question is, do you want it to be, now have we, I can't remember.
No, we haven't yet.
Have we not launched it yet?
No.
Okay, I'll shush. So I can't ask the question then.
Well, you do anyway, so you might as well.
No, I can't. Okay, so you'd like a birthday only sentiments, book of sentiments, foiled. Yes, okay. Yes, we can sort that. Absolutely. Again, will somebody from design who's watching, hopefully, remind me, or we can have that a conversation in our meeting, and we'll make that happen.
So I've got my
good idea.
acetate from the kit, and this is 6.5 inches. So what I've done is I've scored it at 1/4 of an inch to make this little lip here. I'm going to score my edges of my box around, and then I'm going to bring in my decoupage layers. Now I have already layered up some of those, and I don't think they're going to work. So let me just get my second set, because I think I need to be a little bit more careful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take layer 1, B1, and I'm going to stick this down without any layers on there, and then layer 2 and the other layers, of course, they've all got 1 layer of foam pads on. I just have double layers on the back of here, and I think it will be too high, so we're not going to use that one. So I'm going to pop this on here because we're going to have a lot of depth between these layers and the back layer anyway. So let's layer up these decoupages onto each other first of all. So it's super handy to do that. We're just going to line all of this up, and then this one we need some more foam pads for. Let's go in with my squares.
They've recognised that I nearly gave something away there, Nat. There's what is wrong with you? Why aren't you giving it away? Normally you do, sort of comments.
Because we've told him he's not allowed.
We
told him he's got to stop spoiling all the secrets.
I have to start behaving, don't I?
There's so many secrets.
It's so difficult because obviously we work in up to 6 months ahead.
We do work quite far ahead
for different things. Some things are only a month or two ahead.
And some things are very exciting, so you want to be able to share it.
Crazy exciting, yeah.
So
some fabulous stuff.
Place this now in the centre of my design, like so, and then we are going to take one side of this and just make sure that that is the right way around. It's that way, isn't it, I think? Do you have this design? Just so I can see if this is the top or the bottom.
Is it this one?
The cat one.
The cat. Got.
Oh, there we go, yeah. So it's that bit at the bottom, that's fine. So what we're going to do is just line this up to our score line, and we're going to stick that right under there, and then I'm going to flip this over, and I'm going to line this up on the other side of my score line. So just line that up.
Well done, Nat. Measure once, cut twice, they say.
And then what we're going to do is obviously build this into our box. Now we've got all of those bits and pieces done. So it's just a case of removing your red liner tape and then just adding that little tab right under there. And the beauty of this is that the Adorable Scoreable is so cleverly designed that you are going to get no cracking, no creasing. You're going to get a professional finish for your boxes. So that is the front of my box and how we are going to have that decoupage in there. However, of course, this needs a bottom, which I have already made. I am going to take my back layer and stick it on the back.
That's lovely.
So one, you decorate in the, oh, I've already got tape on there. One, you decorate in the inside of your box, and two, it's going to give you even more depth. So I'm just going to add my construction glue onto the top of my tape. So I've got a little bit of wiggle room.
Now I have to stop you there, guys. There are no more entries for our Win It Weekly. They have chosen the winners. The winners have just been chosen.
So
our graphics lady does some magic work.
Add this into here. Oh, look at that box.
Isn't that
this
beautiful?
Is a good sized box as well, so you've got a lot of space to be able to add stuff into there.
I love the layers as well. It looks fantastic, doesn't it?
Let's go
it's like looking into a window, isn't it?
With foam pads, and we'll add our little sentiments on. So I've gone with my large strip for the box, which I'm just going to add at the base here, which says relax and enjoy your special day. So let's pop that on there, and then I'm also going to add my little from me to you. So, oh, that one's come off. Let's pop that in the top corner. And you don't have to just make cards with this. You can make other bits and pieces, and look how big this box is. There's loads of space in there, and then you've got that gorgeous design on the inside as well. So there you go.
Absolutely beautiful, Nat, and shows the versatility of this gorgeous concept card kit. Let's take one last look at that pack shot, because this is what you're getting.
This is all of it.
You get all of that together for just $19.99 or less. Make sure you're logged in. You're going to get it $18.99 if you're a Diamond member, $17.99. Great price point. Makes 16 gorgeous, beautiful, really detailed decoupage cards. Or, indeed, 16 amazing projects like Natalie has just made there, with bits left over.
Because you get doubles, though, I would make 8 as is, and then I would experiment with the other 8 and try to do loads of different techniques and ideas, and maybe some of the things that you've seen us do. Kat's has a show with this on Hobbymaker on Sunday. We know how clever Kat is.
She's really clever.
So tune in for that, because then you'll see even more inspiration on how you can do fun things with this.
For sure. So Kat's down there Sunday, is she?
She is.
Okay. She's doing that. What else is she doing?
She's got a brand new launch.
She has a brand new launch. Okay, that's excellent. Right, guys, there are 2 things for us left to do on our Thankcraft It's Friday show. The first of those is to give the answer for our Win It Weekly question. And the second of those is for us to spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel.
Fantastic. So what we did is we asked everybody throughout all our shows this week to answer the question: what country holds the largest tent in the world? Was it Kazakhstan, Canada and Japan? And we were giving away 5 of these fantastic Hunky Dory Topper Favourite collections. 32 toppers in here, not 32 toppers, 32 topper sheets. I mean, there's literally, I don't know how many, 300 individual elements or something. It's a crazy number with a load of variety in there as well. It's still available on our website. You can grab it if you want. But we asked you, and you have been answering in your droves. Well, many people have answered, and thank you for each and every one of those. Thank you for everyone who engages with us. The answer: the world's tallest tent has opened to the public in the Central Asian nation of Kazakhstan. And look at it. Look at the magnificence of it.
How cool is that?
Look at the tiny people at the bottom, and then look at that. That's amazing. It is. It's been designed by British architects Foster and Partners. The Khan Shatir Entertainment Centre in the capital Astana is 150 metres or 490 feet high.
Wow.
Wowzers trousers. Come back to me. You weren't bothered about any of that, but the picture did look very pretty. What you really want to know is who won.
Who's the winners?
And these are the winners. Congratulations to Jill Wilson. You have won. Bernice Hobbs, you have won. Congratulations. Lisa Bennett, so have you. Chris Thomas, congratulations, my friend. And Mandy Waddell. I hope I've said that right. Congratulations to each and every one of you. You 5 are all going to receive this fabulous collection. All you need to do is get in contact with us. You can do that via studio@hunkydorycrafts.co.uk, but it's probably easier for you to put us on Messenger. Get in touch with us, give us your address. Do not put your addresses in the comments, please don't do that. Get in touch directly, tell us that you're one of the winners, and we will send that out to you with our love, kisses and hugs, okay? Excuse me for my cough. But now it's time to spin the
wheel.
Me?
You.
Oh, that was rubbish. Can you do it again? Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Rubbish. Ta-da! Genius. That was terrible. My timing was horrific.
Got stuck on that bag though, didn't it?
It did get stuck on the bag. Goodness knows what this is doing down here. I mean, these are the conditions we're working in. It's ridiculous. And there's a mess on the table. Someone's made a mess everywhere. Don't know what's going on. Stuff all over. What's going on in here? Just need to tidy up. Spinning the wheel, guys. Okay, so we are going to spin this fantastic wheel. There's loads and loads and loads of things on it.
Have you seen the question?
I haven't yet. I'm excited.
Should I say it?
Would you like? Okay, we'll do that.
You spin the wheel. I'll say the question.
You said a question.
Yeah.
I'll spin the wheel. And then you're going to answer this question, YouTube, Facebook, whack it in the comments. In the meantime, I'll tell you what's going on for the rest of the week or whatever. And then Jess is going to pick a winner, whoever she thinks had the best answer to the question. Right?
Are you ready? I think you'll like this.
What's the question, Nat?
If you could supersize another Hunky Dory product, what would it be?
Oh, if you could supersize another Hunky Dory product, what would it be?
How good is that?
What would it
be?
Such
a good question.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, can you imagine walking around with a marker pen like that, an alcohol marker like this? A big scoreboard. The guillotine. Oh, imagine the guillotine.
I know, but it's
What could
already
you
quite
build?
big, the big guillotine, isn't it?
It's already quite big. For some reason, supersize in my mind is like crazy super.
I know,
do you know what I mean? Really big.
I'm trying to think.
That's great.
I know there's one thing that we'd like to supersize.
Go
but
on.
We can't say that.
What?
We can't say that.
Can we not? You're not being rude, Natalie.
I think maybe like a supersized essential book of sentiments would be quite cool.
That would be very right. Right? I get in trouble for saying things about things that are coming up, right?
I've just said it would be quite nice.
She's allowed to say what she likes when she likes. This is not fair.
I did not say anything.
I'd like to make a formal complaint, put a grievance in against Natalie, please.
I've not said anything. I've just said I think it would be quite nice.
It would be very nice.
I think.
And if we were to do that, we could probably do a birthday one as well, couldn't we?
Yes.
Which would be amazing.
Very,
very good
would
point.
Be super cool. I think a larger one of these, but like
that
big
would
that
be
you could fit like your toppers in.
That would be great.
That would be so cool.
Oh wow! Sally Edwards says that she would supersize the topper sheets to A3 or even A2. That was one of my immediate things.
Imagine trying to post those out.
I know, but I thought
paper pads.
Did you never get one? Because they were a really big novelty thing back in the day when I was about nine I think. I had a girlfriend, right? I think we only spoke about 3 times, right? Do you know what I mean? I had a girlfriend, and it was coming up to Valentine's Day, right? And I bought her a
those
card.
massive
A4 right? And there was a little card. No, she got me a card. Honestly, it was nearly the size of me, so it must have been this big,
like
something like that.
A2 folded over.
Yeah, it was absolutely ginormous. So they were a thing, weren't they? So
imagine if you did toppers that size.
Oh wow, that'd be
they
amazing. You'd have to.
They wouldn't fit on the machines.
You'd have to. No, they wouldn't. It's a very good point. But if we did like SRA2, which is A2 adorable scoreable, you'd need a scoreboard big enough to match it as well, wouldn't you?
It would be madness.
One thing makes another thing supersized, doesn't it? Don't know.
What are people saying?
Supersized double-sided foam rolls, gemstones. Oh, gemstones.
Supersized gemstones.
Supersized gemstones. We could do supersized gemstones. You know.
Oh, don't get him on that tree.
That's quite fun, isn't it?
That's a
A3
whole
full
world.
cardstock, then you could fold it and it could be the base to your card. That would be lovely. Supersized storage into a tower, that would be fantastic.
Nice, that will be cool.
Oh, Jill Heath, love it, love it, love it. I'd like you to supersize the length and number of your craft shows. Oh, what an angel.
That's a good answer.
I like you. I really like her.
We could do that if we didn't have other
really responsibilities.
Like her answer,
Jess. I think she's got a really good answer.
If you want that, we can do it. But
supersize the pocket pads. And then she's put laughs because she knows that we've got little books which are effectively supersized pocket pads, aren't they?
I guess.
Listen, very, very good. There's some great red liner tape. There's some.
A supersized red liner tape.
Some things when you get it right, yeah. Oh,
someone's been finding out secrets.
We're giving away so much today. Just keep your eyes out, guys.
Not giving anything away.
Supersize the Wheel of Fortune. I'd supersize Dan. Oh, that's scary.
We don't need two Dans.
Nikki, it's very kind. You don't need that.
Need two Dans.
Okay.
One is enough.
I've not even done this yet, have I?
I don't know. Have you? No, we were chatting about supersized stuff.
This show's gone to pot.
Supersized.
So what we're giving away is a moonstone die, okay?
Nice, moonstone die of your choice.
We are giving away a moonstone die, and it's a moonstone die of your choice. Any moonstone die off our website, whether it's £2.99 or £32.99, it's completely up to you. You can choose which one you want, okay? But to be able to choose which one you want, we need a winner's name. Do you have a winner's name, Jess?
We do.
And your winner's name is?
Alison Carmen on Facebook.
Alison Carmen on Facebook. Congratulations, you are the winner. And what was it that she would like to supersize?
Supersized goodie boxes.
Supersized goodie boxes. That's a good idea.
That's a good idea.
Wow. It's actually possible as well, You do a really big box, like a double depth or something like that.
Yeah, a double hunky-dory.
Yeah. A double... we have boxes and they're called... There's like a box called a double hunky-dory, which is a double goodie box. Yeah, that's interesting because a normal hunky-dory box is a hunky-dory box. Right.
You've flooded Dan's brain
I'm
with absolutely awesome things to
tons of ideas.
So your design meeting today is going to be how long?
It's going to be
all afternoon.
We'll just replay that bit of the show and say yes, we'll do all those. It's fantastic. Okay, guys. Yes, the winner was Kazakhstan. Was the winning answer. Spin the wheel. We've done that. Hobby Maker schedule. Cats over at Hobby Maker this Sunday. Joining from 2 o'clock with our framed florals aperture card kit.
Have
That's
you
lovely.
seen the cards?
Seen it. Beautiful.
Awesome, aren't they?
Beautiful.
Really
and again
good.
at 4 o'clock with our Springtime Diorama concept card kit, which is what we've launched with you today. Next up on Gidori TV, we'll be kicking the week off with the Blooming Lovely Aperture card kit, as we say. Rebecca and Nat will be with you from 10 a.m. on Monday to tell you all about it. It says have a lovely weekend. I hope you do have a lovely weekend. It's goodbye from my friend Jess.
Bye.
It's goodbye from our good friend Natalie.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. See you soon.